Welcome back to the deep dive. All right, let's picture a scene for you. It's late, say, 11 p.m. on a Friday.
The absolute worst time for something to go wrong.
Exactly. And a critical server closet in some remote manufacturing plant starts to spike in temperature. Failure isn't just an option, it means production grinds to a halt.
It's a complete nightmare scenario.
Which is why today we're diving into the hardware designed to prevent that. It's the NTI E-5D-IND Industrial Medium Enterprise Environment Monitoring System.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Yeah, let's just call it the E-5D-IND EMS.
Sounds good, and your analogy really hits the mark. This isn't just a sensor. It's the eyes and ears for critical infrastructure in places you really can't get to easily.
So what's its core mission?
It's built to monitor the 6 conditions that cause, maybe 90% of all physical IT failures: temperature, humidity, liquid water, power issues, intrusion, and smoke.
And that industrial tag is key, I assume.
It's everything. It means it's built for those rugged, unmanned places where, frankly, standard equipment would just melt.
Okay, let's unpack that. What's the actual monitoring capacity here? How deep can it go?
It's surprisingly scalable. I mean, right out of the box, it has internal sensors for temperature and humidity.
Yeah.
The basics.
The two big ones.
But the real power is in the expansion. It supports 5 external configurable sensors and another 5 digital input sensors.
Hold on. That phrase, digital input sensors sensitive to contact closure, sounds very technical. What does that mean in, the real world?
It's actually simpler than it sounds. Think of it as just monitoring an on or off state. So is a server rack door open or closed?
Ah, okay.
Or is the external HVAC unit currently active? It lets you pull all that physical security and environmental data into one single view.
And the environments this thing can operate in are genuinely impressive.
They really are. That's its biggest feature. The industrial LT models, that's low-high temperature, they can operate from -40 all the way to 185 degrees Fahrenheit.
-40, wow. So you could stick this in an unheated shack in the Arctic.
Or an uncooled site in the desert.
Exactly.
And if you need to cover a larger area, you can cascade up to 4 of these units as slaves to a master unit.
All managed from one single web interface.
That's right. One login for everything.
So detection is the first step. But if it spots a problem, say a sudden jump in humidity, how does it actually do something before a person even sees the alert?
The notification system is multi-layered. It's built for redundancy. It can alert up to 17 email addresses.
17.
Yep. Plus, it triggers local sirens. It uses SNMP for network management, and it can even make voice calls or send an SMS message through an external modem. But the real game changer is the 2 output relays.
Right, because relays mean control, not just notification. So what's a common use case there?
They let you control external devices.
Right.
So if the temperature hits 110 degrees, you could have Relay 1 automatically kick on a backup cooling fan.
That's smart.
And you can also use SNMP SAT commands to power cycle equipment. I had a client who used this to reboot an old switch that would lock up every few months. Saved them so many trips out to the site.
That brings up a crucial point, though. Reliability. What happens if the power is the thing that fails? The monitor is useless if it can't send the alert.
It solves that classic single point of failure problem. First, it has dual redundant power supplies. If the primary source drops, it switches over instantly.
Okay, that's good.
And for, total peace of mind, you can get it with an optional internal battery backup that makes sure it can still send alerts even when both external power feeds are completely dead.
So it's physically robust, but it's also sitting on your network. That demands some serious security, right? Is all this encryption, HTTPS, SSH, AES, 256 really necessary?
Oh, it's mandatory today. This device cannot become your network's weakest link. Supporting things like SSH v2 and strong encryption ensures that remote management is secure.
And what about that XOA-Youth2 support? That seems specific.
It's vital. That provides the secure authentication you need for modern cloud email like Google or Microsoft. Without it, your email alerts might not even get delivered.
It also acts as a mini network monitor, doesn't it? It's kind of doing double duty.
It is, yeah. It can ping up to 64 IP devices on your network, so it can tell you if your main router or firewall suddenly goes offline.
So you don't need a whole separate tool for that basic check.
Exactly. It's a nice built-in feature. It also integrates with IP video cameras so you can see a snapshot of the room the moment an event is triggered. It's fantastic for auditing.
So to sort of wrap this all up for everyone listening, The NTI E-5D-IND isn't just a sensor, it's really a command center.
That's a great way to put it. You get comprehensive detection, layered notifications, and that direct external device control.
All in a package that's secure and, well, built for true industrial environments.
Precisely. And that brings me to a final thought, a question for you to mull over. Given that this system can trigger specific SSH commands when an event happens, what are the most creative automated ways a medium enterprise could orchestrate soft shutdowns or even reboots across its servers in response to, say, a sudden localized temperature spike? How do you prevent catastrophic damage before it even starts? It's all about proactive survival.